I'm here today. It is the Virtues Wrap, and we're wrapping up the week and just figuring out how it's showing up for me, how I'm seeing it, where it might be absent, and what it takes to really do the work to call upon it when I need it and integrate it when I want to. It's not that easy. So, mercy is one of those virtues that it's a stepping stone to get there. Like, you can't just jump into mercy. Um, it's a it's a real stage of presence and awareness, and um, I think after we've moved through the stages of grief and trauma and all of what the world seems to be in such a state right now, and we're coming out of uh, generations, hundreds of years of violence and um, injustice and prejudice, and there isn't a better virtue to really call on to work toward, because mercy is a bridge and it allows us to move from one state to another. So I know for myself, I can only speak for me. Um, if I have a forgiveness that I need to offer, if I'm harmed in some way, um, forgiveness is not easy to find. There are times in my life where, I've been abused. I was a victim of child abuse, sexual child abuse. And I struggle with what it takes to find mercy, to move beyond forgiveness. It's a very important virtue, but it's never been given importance. It allows us to move, like I said, from one state to another, but you can't always get there. So it's not simple. You can't just stick your hand in your pocket and come out with mercy. You have to actually create a bit of a path to get there, which might involve understanding and courage and detachment, justice, forgiveness. These may be stages that we move through. Nobody's really done the studies on these virtues or what they mean or how they metabolize in our system. But I know for a fact, when I move through states out of upset and trauma into healing and moving toward forgiveness, there's changes that happen within me, within my body. And in the opposite way, when I'm in a lovely state, skipping along in my life, and all of a sudden, something happens, and there's been a trauma and some kind of an insult or an injury takes place, then it knocks us off our game, it knocks us off kilter in a lot of ways, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. So I'm curious to know, how does mercy interface with my metabolism? And if I'm in a state of um, harm or hurt, and I'm able to get through and dig deep into my being and come up with these, little stepping stones that help me get to mercy, um, if I can get there, then that's a beautiful thing. So this week it's all been about really the political climate and looking and thinking about the generational trauma and the hundreds of years of violence and oppression and colonization that the North America and many other cultures around the world have experienced, and who are also moving through the stages of the grief and the healing. Um, and man, we need mercy. So, you know, the last thing I want to leave you with before I jump out here is, it's Peter Gabriel's birthday this week, and he wrote a song a long time ago called Mercy Street, and it's just beautiful, and I'd love for you to hear it. So this is my second time doing this, and I tried to do it before, and it wouldn't let me. So I'm not going to do it again this time, but what I will do is just pop this up right here and add the link. So click the link below, above, or wherever it is in this video so that you can listen to this beautiful song. And I'll see you on Monday for Monday Musing, where we pick the virtue for next week's focus. Okay, take care.